Did you really?
Introductions, I guess we had opening ceremony.
At the old field.
At the old field. Yeah. I came across because y'all are new here. Fans and new here. On them. And it's like it's kind of funny to talk who's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you went to
Yeah. Very first year.
Because he sat out first. He usually sat out first. Eli sat out first.
That was my first year.
Actually, a lot of freshmen that are
Kickoff covered by number 32, Michael Sadler. The Rattlers will get to work on their own 39-yard line. First down. Handoff goes to number 11, Gavin Stewart. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down. Fumble on the play, picked up by number 30, Alonzo Sanchez. For the Sand Sharks ball. They get to work on the Cobras 25-yard line. Number 32, Austin Martinez on the carry. He gains some tough yardage up the middle. Gain of 6 on the play will bring up second down. 1, Jake's Gurns pass falls incomplete, almost intercepted. By number 12, Cohen Love. That pass was picked off by number 12, Cohen Love. The Rattlers recover the ball.
Welcome, Cobra football fans and Rattler football fans. Bringing you this 7th grade game here this evening on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network, the best network anywhere. The Rattlers have the ball here in their own end zone. Score is 0-0 with 5:14 left here in the first quarter. Picked up about 6 yards on that carry. Second down and about 4. Hopefully we'll have some assistance from some of the high school boys here a little later. Run by Gavin there for a short gain. I want to thank y'all all for tuning in this evening. Stands look pretty full here this evening as well. Incomplete pass there by the Cobras trying to pick up that first down. It's going to be 4th and long here. Probably be anticipating a punt, I would guess. Trying to convince Lee Lewis to come up here in the booth, but he's waving me off. I cannot believe it. No, he's waving me off, Ryan. I just told everybody listening to. So, it'll be a punt here. Good punt by Naren. A good bounce for the Rattlers there, all the way out to almost, it looks like going to be about the almost 45-yard line there. Flip the field. So the Rattlers will go on defense here. Score still 0-0 with 3:50 left here in the first quarter. Got our cheerleaders here this evening helping out, cheering on their teammates and classmates. Been doing that all season. 7th and 8th grade and junior high and high school. Big shout out to them for being here and putting in that effort. Short pass there by the Sand Sharks. Seventh grade did play the Sand Sharks last week in Palacios and won that game. I believe it was a shutout for the 7th grade team. So see if there's anything different this week, or the Sand Sharks come up with some different plays to try to put a score up on the board. Big run by the Sand Sharks there.
Number 32, Austin Martinez.
About 15 yards on that carry. Got Ryan Barnett on the head side tonight helping me out.
Just for a little bit. Sharks back to pass. He's rolling out. Looks like he's going to scramble.
Tackle there by Gavin, but he is going to pick up about 8 yards on that play.
Number 1, Jay Skirt on the carry. Gavin, that boy there, he's really been impressive this year.
Yeah.
He's been fun to watch all season long.
He last year in Pee Wee football, man, he made a lot of strides, leaps and bounds from the year before, and he's carried it over to 7th grade this year.
He's definitely come a long way from Pee Wee football for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, 156 and counting here in the first quarter. Score still 0-0. Do we have anybody else at home here tonight, junior high or freshman?
Just 8th grade. That's 7th and 8th grade tonight. That's it.
Just 7th and 8th grade.
Freshmen or not. I think they're combined with JV this week.
I got you.
They're going to Palacios tonight. Number 1 scrambles.
Going to pick up enough for a first down. So the Sand Sharks have made some adjustments from last week because they weren't able to move the ball at all. On this play before, they ran it with number 32, and they're going to do it again out of that formation.
Yep.
Kind of running into that stack they have out there.
Number 32, Martinez, brought down by number 15, Ashton Mendoza, and Weston Kuchera, number 55. Second down.
See if they get a play in before the clock runs out. 25
Yeah.
seconds left in this quarter.
Ticking down here. If they hurry, they should be able to.
Yeah. Lining up in shotgun formation again. He's rolling out. Looks like he's going to pass. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, he had a receiver open.
the guy was open, just couldn't quite get his hands on the ball there.
That's it.
And that's going to stop the clock. 10 seconds left here.
Get another play this quarter.
See if the Cobras can hold them scoreless for 5 quarters. Or Rattlers, excuse me.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Looks like they might have recovered it. Yep.
Yeah. And that's the end of the first quarter. Your Rattlers facing the Sand Sharks here, 0-0 into the first quarter. That's 5 scoreless innings now for these Rattlers against the Sand Sharks.
Something to be excited about coming up, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
back now to begin the second quarter.
Welcome back, Rattler football fans. You're watching 7th grade football on the Duster Cobras Sports Network. Palacios still has the ball here. It's 4th and about, looks like 7. They're in the red zone. Going to throw a pass here, and it's caught for a touchdown by the Sand Sharks.
That pass complete to number 10, Jaden Rojas, for a sharp touchdown.
Looks like the Sand Sharks have come out here today wanting to throw the ball a lot more than they did last week. Sand Sharks going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. Kind of looks like the old Beast formation, doesn't it there, Ryan?
A little bit. I got them all stacked. Shotgun, he's rolling out. Martinez rolls it out, converts it.
Yeah, that's going to be good for the 2-point try. That's going to put your Sand Sharks at 8 and the Rattlers at 0 with 6:53 here left in the second quarter.
With that, we'll take a shorter commercial break.
Go.
Welcome back, Rattler football fans. Your Rattlers here are trailing 8-0 with 6:53 left in the second quarter, getting ready for this kickoff by the Sand Sharks. Let's see if we can take one to the house, Ryan.
For sure.
Gonna be a little squib kick, and it's caught by Naren.
He's looking for a hole.
He's looking for a hole. He found one in the middle there, it looks like.
Uh-oh. Was he down?
To me, it looked like he was down, but looks like we got a flag. So there won't be a score on it, but
There is a flag on the play.
looks like Coach Nairn's talking to Cole Nairn there about maybe protecting that ball. So they did not get the score, but the Rattlers will be on defense due to that, I'm guessing, blocking the back penalty.
So there was a fumble on the play.
With that last score, that broke a 5-game or 5-quarter.
5-quarter, shutout.
Streak, huh?
Yeah.
Illegal block in the back.
I believe they won last week like 28-0, I think.
I believe it was.
So Palacios, Sand Sharks here might be looking for some redemption tonight. Palacios staying that the kind of the bunch receivers to one side. One guy short this time, only two in a bunch.
Oh, get him. There you go. Oh. That's intentional
Oh, and
grounding.
that's it. Yes. Oh, and a fumble again. Oh.
Let's see where they call him down at now.
Yeah, he's walking to right there where the ball was recovered. In the NFL or college football, there'd be a replay right now to see if that ball was going forward.
Oh, our chain gang over there is not doing too good.
Yeah, you can't. You don't move the chains. You just move the down marker.
Well, they're saying this in the Cobra ball, but I don't think that's really the case.
I don't.
unless we're saying he was down whenever he had possession.
When he had
for that
possession?
Short second there. Yeah, I believe it's going to be Sharks' ball. Should be about second and a long mile.
Second and Edna.
Pretty much. If our chain gang gets it right over there.
Right. Yeah. Their referees are saying it looks like it pointed towards Palash's ball, but it looks like that's Palash's ball, but it's a lot more than 10 yards for a first down, unless they're saying we had possession, fumbled it, they regained possession.
I mean, I understand that portion of it, but I don't think that was the case.
He didn't have the ball very long.
No.
But that looks like that's what it's going to be. We had possession, then fumbled it, and they got possession. So that basically gives them a new set of downs.
Oh, wow.
And only 10 yards to go. Oh, hit him in the hands, but that's going to fall incomplete.
Nice little read there.
Yeah. Yeah, that safety is definitely going to have to come down on that.
Looking to pass again. Same exact play.
Same play.
And he dropped it
And
again.
he dropped it again. And there's a flag in the backfield.
Same
Yeah,
number 6.
Really targeting on that one there that he came into the middle linebacker and then bounced out, basically trying to make that middle linebacker have to make a decision. Am I going to stay home and cover the run or go out and cover the pass?
I think if that's me coaching, I'm going back that same play. He's been wide open every time. He's got to catch it eventually, I would think.
Yeah. Depending on, what you grew up with, your coach would be yelling like
Yeah, for sure.
Sonic or something along those lines of, we're going again. Quick, NASCAR. Got two bunches this time, kind of like a double wing almost.
2nd and 9. Back there.
At 32 again with the pass.
Oh, that's a block.
Oh,
there
there, yeah,
you
that's-
go. Bring him back. He's still
Yeah.
trying on there.
If you didn't see that one, you shouldn't be refereeing.
That's for sure.
But Palacios is definitely attacking them differently this week than they did last week. That's for sure. They tried to run right at them last week, and that didn't work. So
They did. We talked about that in the 8th grade game too. They ran to the right all night long. Hard
and
to
that
go
didn't work for them.
No, it didn't. See if they come back with a different game plan today.
Yeah.
Replaying the down, they say.
2nd and 20, 21 for the Sand Sharks. And 32 is going to pick up a little bit more than half of that. Still going to be, I believe, 3rd and long here, about 3rd and 9. And Palacios is working quick here. They're already lined up, ready to snap the ball. And they got trips to both sides with little trickery here. A center and 2 guards only.
Yes, they do.
Little swing pass.
There you go.
But he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Lose about a yard on that play. Going to make it about 4th and 10.
Down by number 10, Colton Aaron.
Yeah, great play to get through those blockers and get back to that swing pass.
That was definitely a different formation there. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. Palacios is going to take a timeout, so we're going to take a timeout as well and thank our sponsors. You're watching 7th grade football on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network, the best network anywhere. Welcome back, Rattler football fans. 4th and 10 here for Palacios. Back to that bunch set again. They got basically like 4 receivers out to the side, and they're going to try to run and catch that corner, but he might get there. He broke a couple tackles and picked up that yardage. So this new formation, or having 3 receivers, 4 receivers in a bunch, that the Sand Sharks have put together here has thrown this defense off a little bit compared to what they saw last week. 4:39 here in the second quarter. Sand Sharks are leading 8-0, and the clock is ticking.
I believe they're winning the time of possession too. I don't think we've had the ball, but
And they went with that only three down linemen again that time.
Flag on play.
Yeah. Legal formation or offsides, he threw it pretty quick.
if you notice a new voice on the mic, we got Trent Koenig out here.
Yeah, we're out here getting wind burnt.
There
out here
you
on the camera.
go.
So if you get a little wind noise, I apologize.
He took over the camera and we gave him a mic as well. Come play a little bit with us.
We
Absolutely.
just ripped the Band-Aid off and gave him everything. That's kind of that bigger go home.
Absolutely.
There you go. He has been helping us all year with all our technical difficulties because he's a little bit smarter than we are when it comes to technology.
I don't know about smarter.
We think we're getting it figured out, though. Last game of the regular season, we think we're getting it figured out.
Got all the. I think we got most of the kinks worked out. At least the ones we're aware of. Oh, and that pass is broken up by 32. Is that Cohen, or is that Ashton?
I think that's
By number 32, Michael Sadler.
Oh, okay.
Michael Sadler.
Good play by the young man there. Played the ball and knocked it down. They had pressure on the quarterback too, as well. Second down here. Oh, and he is rocked.
Aaron. Good job.
That's going to be a sack there.
Oh, dear. Cole Nairn.
He didn't see that, what we would call back in the day, smoke blitz. Looks like rotating some guys on the line for the defense, fresh legs.
You know, talking about the equipment and stuff, I had a gentleman earlier come up to me, said that very appreciative of what we're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
He said, and it's a whole lot, but he said he watches a lot of football, high school football. And
We try to do the best we can. I promise you that.
he was very appreciative of us doing it, and he says it's very well ran, and he said it's better than some of the big schools that he watches.
Oh, that's impressive. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that people appreciate it. You know, it's really just about it's about the kids and getting the coverage out there for those that can't be here. You have a lot of people that parents have to work out of town. They can't be here at 4 o'clock for a game or volleyball game or whatever it might be, and that was the whole purpose behind it, just to try to get that coverage out there so everybody could see it, the kids could enjoy it, and it puts them in the spotlight.
If you're wondering what the score is, it's 8 for the Sharks. Cobras are 0. We got about 3 minutes left in the second quarter here.
Rio 2. The clock is stopped. Looks like a pretty good turnout this evening, too, for 7th grade football.
Cheerleaders down there having a good time.
A whole lot better than the first game of the season when it was 108, Ryan.
By far. By far.
Palacios is going to stay in this formation. They got trips to one side, to the other. Going to do a quick kick here.
Get away, get
Just
away, get away,
let
get
that
away.
ball go.
It's going to be down in the 5.
That's a good punt there by the Sand Sharks. Pin them inside the 5-yard line.
Looks like we're going to take over on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, with 2:51 here left in this second quarter, the Sand Sharks are leading 8-0. So a good drive here and putting points on the board going in the half would be really good for the Rattlers. Little momentum coming into
We'll get Gavin
second half.
rolling a little bit here.
Yeah. Your Rattlers are going to come out trips to one side and 2 receivers to the other, single back set. And we got a timeout calling by Palacios here, or Rattlers, I guess. And with that timeout, we're going to take a timeout and thank some of our sponsors. You're watching 7th grade football on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network. Welcome back, Rattler and Cobra football fans. Going to come out in a twins formation, single back.
Oh, face mask.
Yeah.
I don't think they've seen it.
Gavin's going to pick up some hard yardage there and a first down, it looks like.
Number 11, Gavin Stewart on the
Yeah, right up the middle. So spread them out, went right up the middle there, Ron. Clock is rolling. Looks like. Yep. 2:41 here
first down.
in the second quarter, but a first down for your Rattlers. And they are driving. Coming out in that twins formation again. Gavin's going to pick up about a yard on that play. Yeah, I would like to thank the Jackson County EMS for being here this evening, to be on site. They're here every week, every 7th grade, 8th grade, freshman, JV, varsity game, out here, ready to serve. Big thank you to them. A little screen pass here.
Hesitated there for
Yeah. Yeah. 1:45 here remaining. Clock is rolling. Gonna need a chunk play here, Ryan.
Definitely going to need a good play.
Got trips to this side of the field, single receiver on the other. Trying to put him in that.
There you go. I think the Sharks might have came to play today.
It looks like it. They must have learned a lot from last week. If I remember, the kind of same thing happened to the boys that are now in 8th grade. Happened to them last year, playing Palacios 2 weeks in a row, and that first week was kind of a blowout, and that second week was a struggle.
our cheerleaders down there trying to pump the crowd out during this timeout.
Yeah, got 1:11 here left in the second quarter, into the first half. The Sand Sharks are leading 8-0. It's about 4th and 9 here for your Rattlers.
And we got some cheerleaders here in the stands.
Yeah,
They'll be playing football here in a little bit.
they're cheerleading right now.
Yeah, they were cheerleading with the cheerleaders. Yeah, we put y'all all over the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all are all over the internet. We put y'all all over the internet.
Looks like the Rattlers are going to go ahead and punt the ball here with 1:11 left. Good high punt here. Going to bounce, take a side bounce there, kind of more of a Palacios bounce. Going to down the ball. It's going to be at the, looks like 37-yard line with a minute 3 left here in the first half. Sand Sharks are leading 8-0. And the Sand Sharks are going to line up again in that bunch, 4 receivers with the pitch behind it. Cobras read it well that time. He did pick up some yardage, but not very much. Rattlers, that is. Quarterback's going to keep the ball and pick up.
Start is brought down by
55. Who's 55?
Yeah, brought down by number 55. So it's going to bring up, looks like 3rd and about 6. 18 seconds remaining. Can't tell here. Coach is on the field, but kind of interesting, though. You watch this 7th and 8th grade football, and the coaches are really more on the field than you see at the varsity level. They're standing 4 or 5 yards out on the field trying to talk to the kids, get them to pay attention. Looks like trying to get a clock adjustment. 26 seconds here. Yeah, Sand Sharks staying in that formation. It's been successful for them all night. And 32 is going to keep and break some tackles, and he's going to get into the end zone for a score. Out of that same formation, that kind of bunch running behind it, causing confusion, that bunch formation is. Hopefully these 8th grade boys sitting in the stands are paying attention, Ryan.
I try to preach that to them every week. But they're up here cheering. I don't know if they're really paying attention.
Yeah. Be surprised at what you can learn from watching film. Tendencies, how much they go to the strong, how much they go to the weak, 3rd and long, what type of play do they like to run, who gets the ball. Simple things that can make the game a whole lot easier for you, especially as a defense.
I hope there's some coaches that coaching tomorrow night that are watching too.
That'd be good.
Because most likely it's the same place.
Most likely. And speaking of tomorrow night, Palacios would like nothing better than to come in here and, spoil the end of our season and change our where we're seated right now for playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see hook and ladders, reverses, every trick play you could think of, playing a team that really has nothing to lose.
This is true. And it is Parents' Night tomorrow night, so I believe we're going to try to get on earlier than the 7 o'clock. So we
Okay.
can,
That's good to know.
so we can show the parents coming in.
Well, that'd be great. Parents' night for all the seniors, right?
For everybody, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's for everybody. All the football team, the
Cheerleaders,
cheerleaders.
some pregame festivities.
Yes. So I'm not 100% sure what time we'll go live, but I believe it's before 7 o'clock.
It might be going live, maybe 6:30 tomorrow with everything going on. So be prepared.
We have to get with the voice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get with the voice, Will LaRue, on.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
There you go. And he's, oh, man. 7 seconds left, though. They do have a chance here. Sand Sharks are leading 14-0 with 7 seconds left here in the first half. That was a great kick return by the Rattlers there, number 33, was it, I think? And
15.
15. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
15 ran that ball.
So they're on the Sand Sharks side of the field, so
Let's see if we can get a good play in here.
deep pass, big run.
Trying to spread them out some.
Well, looks like the interesting. Okay. And the Sand Sharks are playing way deep. 2 seconds. So gonna have to make it happen on this. Ooh, man, that should have been a flag. I'm pretty sure. That looked like a face mask from here.
Clock did run out.
And we're going to go into half now. Your Sand Sharks are leading the 7th grade Rattlers 14-0 at half. And we're going to take a break during halftime.
We're gonna.
Oh, we're going to do the cheerleaders.
Well, yeah, we'll set up and watch the cheerleaders get announced, and
Yeah, and then after that, we'll go to break. I'll try to repeat what I hear on the cheerleaders' names.
we're gonna take a break off the mics, but it's gonna be the cheerleaders' turn.
There you go. Sounds good to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I direct your attention to the field as we introduce this year's Please give it up for the 7th graders, Miranda.
I hope y'all are watching what they're doing on offense, so y'all know what to do whenever y'all are on defense.
Ainsley Cutler,
Get it.
Lila Ellison,
Oh, it's already dead. Yeah.
Lacey Jones,
It flew off.
It did? It was already dead.
No, it flew off.
Kinsley Carl,
dead. I swear it against the glass. Its wings are gone.
Jillian Martin,
Wait, I actually don't know where mom is.
Hey,
Kinley Taylor, and Chastity Zambrano. And your 8th graders, Mila Barrientos, Molly Bowers, Leighton Hunt, Juliana Lewis, Mia Miori, Elisa Pope, and Brianna Ibarra. These Rattler cheerleaders are coached by Danielle Bethke. Thank you, ladies. Well done. chug it. Let me chug it.
Welcome back, Cobra fans.
You mean Rattler fans?
Our Rattler fans. Our scoreboard still says Cobras. So.
Yeah. Welcome back, Rattler and Cobra football fans.
Yeah, both.
We're going to start the second half here of this football game of your Rattlers against the Sand Sharks, 7th grade. Looks like the Rattlers are going to be kicking off here to the Sand Sharks. So need a defensive stop here to start this half would be good, and that way the offense gets the ball a little positive momentum. See what adjustments Rattlers did to kind of neutralize that bunch set that they're basically running behind. It's still the same run play. They're just running behind a bunch set. Gonna have a little bit of a pooch kick. Tackle made by looks like number 10.
Yeah, it looked like Nairn. 10 tackle number 10.
10 on 10.
Sharks will start to work just about at midfield.
Ryan, looks like you got everybody here now.
Yep, looks like it. They're all looking in the stands for me. They're not used to me not being out there on that camera tonight.
Yeah. You know, good thing we're getting Trent trained, because we get in the playoffs and get one of them really bad cold fronts. Maybe that'll be his night and you can be in the booth.
That might be his night.
Yeah, I think
Ooh. Swing pass to number 32. Only picks up about a yard, but nice play. Rattlers really saw it and filled in and made a quick tackle.
What were you going to say, Trent? You think that's a good idea?
No, I think that's a horrible idea.
Oh, come on.
I think Mr. Chase is an excellent cameraman. I haven't looked at the comments, but there's got to be at least one of them stating that the cameraman has missed a couple plays. It's not easy watching it through this little screen, but we're getting the hang of it. So I apologize to anybody out there that's
Just if you make like 3 or 4 mistakes, we won't even ask you. You see, that's how you get around it.
Well, now you're picking up my plan, so.
We're 32 with the run again.
Yeah. Trying to strip that ball there, but he's holding on tight.
Man, I don't know if that kid was here last week, because he sure is playing different if he was.
Down by number, Rattlers. Ball, number
Yeah.
11, Gavin Stewart, and number 12,
We didn't have the
Love.
end and beginning of a 6 weeks, did we?
I don't know. I don't remember him if he was here or there.
Enough for a Shark first down.
I will say, controlling that camera, it's hard, because you want to watch the game and you're trying to watch it through that little screen, and
I've only done it one time, and to me it's extremely hard, because I'm watching it with my eyes, the game, and then really different formation this time. Swing pass again, but it's dropped. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. It did look like a forward pass there.
It did look like
Number 6, Pettis on the reception. He's brought down by a loss. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass.
And pressure in the quarterback's face there. Pass completed to number 32. Big hit there by one of the Rattlers. Looked like Gavin, maybe?
Cajun Durante.
Oh, Durante.
On that reception. It'll be enough for a Shark first down.
It will be enough for a Sharks first down on that play. 5:07 here in the third quarter. Sand Sharks are leading 14-0. They're going to stop this play here. Looks like timeout. Palacios is what they're calling on the field, and since they're going to take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout and thank some of our sponsors. You're watching 7th grade Rattler football on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network. Back, Rattler and Cobra football fans. First and 10 here on the looks like 26-yard line for the Sand Sharks. Going to do a pitch play to number 32. He's going to bounce it back to the inside and pick up good yardage on first down. Looks like enough to be a first down.
Martinez on the carry, brought down by number 10. Full Aaron.
4:42 here left in the third quarter. 4:20 here left. Clock is ticking. First down for the gonna do a little dump pass there to number 22, and he's gonna break a tackle and get into the end zone for a score.
That play there is just eating their lunch today.
Yeah, he basically runs in like he's gonna block the linebacker and then kicks back out. You know, we used to call that basically a dump play. They probably have their own terminology for it now.
We haven't adjusted to it yet. Like you said, I hope these 8th graders are watching to see that.
Yeah.
I really do.
They're watching something. I don't know if they're watching the game.
There's a couple of them that definitely know where the cheerleaders are. So
Yeah,
Yes.
they got that part figured out.
definitely a distraction over there.
They haven't found the football field yet, but they found the cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I was never in that situation growing up, but
Well, they don't convert on that 2-point conversion, so
No,
that
so
makes
that's
it 20-0.
20-0 with 4:11 left here in the third quarter. Rattler offense is going to have to get something going here. Try to get them back in this game with about a quarter and a half left.
No, I don't know if they've played some good football all season, but I don't know if they've ever gotten shut out.
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Not that I remember. I don't have all their stats, but I don't believe we've gotten shut out this season.
Coach Fellers was coaching some boys up there for a minute. Yeah, shoot. Next week they start basketball practice. They got games next week too, or just practice?
I believe just practice.
Gotcha.
Early morning practice.
Extra early. Yeah.
Yes. I think they got to be on the court by 6:25 a.m.
I'm so glad Ryan's going that way in the morning.
You wouldn't be going the back way by any chance, would you?
No, but I do drive right by Smitty's if you want to drop them off. I go that way every day.
Yeah, sometimes those boys fall asleep in Ryan's truck, and
Yes,
he
they
kind of
do.
forgets they're there. He just keeps on going to work.
I didn't get all the way there. I did get a couple miles down the road, though, before I realized they were still in there.
And Nairn's got. Looks like Nairn he's broke some tackles here on this kick return and going to get into Sand Shark territory.
Number 10, Cole Nairn.
I don't know how many times.
All
You know,
the way
you
down to almost the
you drive the same way all the time, and all week. And then there was a Saturday or Sunday. I think I was supposed to be going to church, and I drove straight up to the office, just out of repetition, and
It's happened a lot of times. Yep.
I'm like, what am I doing here?
Even when the kids were in elementary, I'd take a left right there at Smitty's, going to work, forget to take them to elementary. It's like, man. Gavin, trying to find a hole here.
Yeah, kind of gets to the outside. Going to pick up about looks like 7 yards on that carry. So good play on first down.
Stewart around the left side. Brought down by number 62, Jose Flores.
Now, one thing I do notice about this 7th grade class of, I don't know about the class in general, but in regards to the football players, they don't have quite as many kids on the sideline as that 8th grade class.
No, they don't.
And quarterback's going to keep the ball there, but he's going to pick up enough for a first down for your Rattlers.
Gets enough.
Just inside the 20.
First down.
But what they do have, they show potential.
They do.
They got some athletes.
They do. They were the ones that did play Pee Wee with me last year. They were a fun group of boys. And a lot of times could make something out of nothing.
There we are. Now we're going to do that little dump pass.
Yeah.
15.
Looked like he was looking for Cohen there for a minute, but
And then checked it down to
yeah.
2, Hayden Gerardi. And number 82, Austin Matusak.
Have second down and about 8 here inside the red zone, inside the 20 of the Sand Sharks. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. Rattlers are trailing 20-0. Hand the ball off here to looks like Gavin again, trying to get to the outside. He does pick up positive yardage, but is brought down short of the first down.
Brought down by number 1, Jace Gert. Third down.
Going to have third down here in about 6. 3rd and 6. Probably in 4-down territory here, I would think. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. Try to get to the outside, but looks down. Looks like he's brought down with no gain. So it is going to be 4th and 6 here. And I would venture to say the Rattlers are going to go for it. I don't think they have a guy kick a field goal that long. Probably not going to punt it.
They have a perfect. Go ahead.
They're going to take a timeout here. Probably talk about what they want to run on 4th and 6.
Just from looking at it, they don't have no safety up high.
No, they're playing all tight.
They could definitely run just an easy post route, and it seems like it'd be wide open.
I actually see it a lot open at the 7th grade, 8th grade, even the varsity level, that when we line up those trips, that post route seems to be open almost all the time. The big thing about being able to complete that play is you got to have the pass protection up front. Your quarterback can't be scrambling away from it.
He hasn't been rushed a whole lot, though. I mean, I think he has the time back there. Even if he rolled out just
roll the right way so you can drop it over.
Just roll out the right way a hair and drop it right over him. Long as your receiver don't break stride.
Yeah, because it's definitely timing based there.
See if Cohen comes out here wide.
Yeah.
Yep. Here they all come.
You have nobody. You're right. There's no safety over the top.
If Cohen take that little 5-yard and then straight to the goalpost, it should be wide open.
A lot of times that middle guy, 15 or 25, is the one. They're going to run it to the backside of the play and try to pick up the yardage. And it's going to be close.
It's going to be real close.
Aired on the keeper. Cuts his way down on the left side. Very close to the first down.
And it looks like they got him about half a yard short, or I can't tell. They got first down going in favor of the Sand Sharks, so he looks like. Man, that's kind of hard to tell there because you wouldn't move that yard marker, but
Just short.
the way they got it spotted, maybe half a yard short from where they needed to be. 54 seconds here left in the third quarter. Your 7th grade Cobras are trailing the Sand Sharks 20-0. And they're going to stay in that bunch set, run right behind it again. Rattlers played that one a whole lot better that time.
Martinez on the carry around the right side. Wrapped up by a number of Rattlers. No gain on the play.
Yeah, after this last varsity game coming tomorrow night, your Cobras are going to end the season when they're bye week. So a lot of rest and preparation time going into the playoffs.
You couldn't have a better week for a bye.
That's right. And be interesting to see what changes they make in regards to what possible players they might bring up to fill in some holes or add extra, depth. That first playoff week is always a good one, always a fun one to see what they do. Going to run a counter this time away from that Yeah, looks like we're going to get a flag on that one. Yep, there it is.
Martinez on the carry, wrapped up by number 10, Holden.
But good thing the linebacker stayed home on that play. Otherwise, there was nobody.
There was nobody.
Here comes it into the third quarter. With the score, Flash is 20.
And we're going to take a break here between quarters and be back with you shortly. Back, Rattler and Cobra football fans. It's 1st and 10 here for the Palacios Sand Sharks. They're in their own end of the field. Looking to throw the ball here. And the pass is broken up, but it looks like before it gets to the receiver there by number 32. He might have got a hand on it. 2nd and 10. 6:55 here left in the fourth quarter. Your Rattlers are trailing the Sand Sharks 20-0. A little bit different story of last week. Rattlers beat Palacios 28-0. Staying in that same formation, Palacios is. Going to run behind that bunch.
Martinez, the ball carrier, driven out of bounds by number 11, Gavin Stewart, and number 12, Cohen Love.
Coach Rowe's upset about something. I think he's upset saying that they're doing a chop block outside or cut block outside of the tackle box. And if that's the case, that can only be done with your interior alignment inside the box with the rules of UIL today. And running back's going to be ridden out of bounds, but he's going to have enough for the first down.
Stewart, number 11.
Clock is running. 6:24 here left in the fourth quarter. Palacios is going to stay in that bunch formation. 3 receivers this time instead of 4. They're going to try to throw the ball, it looks like. Deep to number 40, and he's behind all the coverage. Oh, and he fumbles the ball. And Gavin Stewart picks it up, and it's going to be Rattler football. I'm not exactly sure who punched it out, but that was a great punch out, wasn't it, Ron?
Yes, it was.
I don't even think the ball hit the ground.
No, he caught it in the air.
Yeah. That's impressive. That's the turnover we needed for sure.
Exactly. Here's a big play right here. You got the 8th grade team warming up in the end zone. They're getting ready to play Palacios again just like last week, except they're at home this week. And like Ryan said, I hope they've been watching.
I hope they have.
Trips formation here to this side of the field. I'm going to try to run it up the middle. Going to get about 3 yards on that play.
Stewart on the carry.
Hard running by Gavin here tonight.
68, Blake Quinn. 52, David Sandoval. Gain of
Going to be the last 7th and 8th grade football game of the season tonight. Their bye week is next week, just like varsity and I think JV as well. And it's been a fun season watching these boys. I hate that it's coming to a close. Gavin's going to get to the outside there and get enough yardage for the first down, it looks like.
Seems like we just started.
I know it does.
It flew by.
Goes fast. Yeah. Coming into November here, and we've been doing this since, what, August? With the scrimmages, I guess?
Yeah, we started in August.
For me and Ryan and Trent, we'll have our eyes all on high school football next year.
Yes, sir.
Got a reverse here.
Pick up your blocks.
Looks like going to pick up about 6 yards on that play on first down. So put them at 2nd and 4, 5:08 here left in the fourth quarter. Nice reverse play there.
2nd down and 4.
Oh, helmet malfunction. Big hole there for Nairn right up the middle. He's going to get all but 1 yard of that needed for the first down. So going to be 3rd and 1.
Just shy of the first down.
4:19 here in the fourth quarter. Clock is ticking. Rattlers are trailing the Sand Sharks 20-0, but our driving got a good drive going here. Almost to midfield. Going to run the ball right up the middle and pick up that first down by Gavin Stewart.
Picked up that first down. 3:59 left.
Yep. Going to need a chunk play here soon, Ryan. Ball's at the 45-yard line. About 5 yards before they get into the Palacios Sand Shark side of the field. I thought I saw on Facebook today that cross country did very well and are headed to state.
I believe I seen the same thing. I don't know the exact standings or anything, but
I mean, my hat goes off to them because all the sports you could play at the high school level, cross country would be at the bottom of my list.
I agree.
For sure.
So my hat is off to them to, number one, want to do that and be successful at it, and all the work that it takes to be able to run that far,
That long.
That's just not for me.
What was that joke? You see me running, that means somebody chasing me.
Going to try that kind of counter reverse. Oh, and
A few tackles there.
Yeah. Good moves there by Ashton to pick up enough yardage for the first down. About 12, 13 yards on that play. Had to break some tackles to get that yardage there. Great running there by that young man. Got 2:43 here left in the fourth quarter in the game. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. I'd like to see a pass to Cohen Love here soon.
Timeout, Rattlers. Palacios.
Palacios is going to take a timeout here with 2:27 left in the fourth quarter. That's going to stop the clock, and we're going to take a quick break to thank our sponsors. You're watching 7th grade football on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Here we go.
Whatever it is you wrangle.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. First and 10 here, 39-yard line. 2:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Going to throw the ball here. Oh, just
out of the reach.
Yeah. They had two receivers open on that play. Just about a football length too long on the throw.
That was that post play. Wide open.
We've been talking about that for a while, you know. I tell you what, we did verify that cross country is going to state. That's going to be on November 3rd. And Ryan has agreed to run ahead of them and film it and bring it to you live.
I agreed to set the camera up in the back of the Ranger.
Throwing the ball here again.
Wide open. Cohen
Love. He's going to pick up enough for the first down, plus about another 5 or 6 yards. So Rattlers are driving here. Nice pass there by Nairn to Cohen Love. 2:14 left here in the fourth quarter, into the game.
That's another kid that's really shined this year. He's made a few receptions and few interceptions. And
yeah, he was a ton of fun last year in Pee Wee football. I nicknamed him Love Boat.
I had him whenever
the year
Tyler
before
was
that,
6th grade, and he really is. He has an eye for the ball, and he's not scared to hit somebody.
No, he's about as big as a sack of potatoes, but he don't play like it for sure.
No, he does not.
He really enjoys football too. You can tell. The quarterback's going to keep the ball there and pick up about a yard. Got 1:37 here left in the game, and the clock is ticking.
Got a minute 28 left. See if we can get in the end zone before this quarter's up.
It'd be a great way to finish the game at least and the season on the score. Going to roll the quarterback out here. He's going to keep the ball. Got some blocking on the outside. He catches the corner, and he's going to go out at about the 9-yard line. So that will stop the clock with a minute 8 left.
Out of bounds by number 1, Gert. That will be enough.
And that is enough for a Cobra first down.
Leaves us with a minute 08.
Yeah. Ball on the 10-yard line. So touchdown or nothing here. Can't get a first down. Going out of bounds did stop the clock, so.
I think we broke the huddle with 12.
Final play, illegal substitution.
No, we didn't.
Not exactly sure. It's going to be 5 yards, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So they'll be at the 15-yard line here. Palacios does have a safety deep now, which they haven't been doing most of the game, but they are now. A key there of the quarterback, if you're going to throw the ball, is to try to fool him with your eyes, getting him to go on one route and then go in the opposite way so you don't have double coverage or a man over the top. Rattlers going to come out with 4 wide receivers, a single back. Going to run it right up the middle. Gavin's going to pick up, looks like about 10 yards on that play. 59 seconds here.
It looks like we still have 2 timeouts, too.
Yeah.
We get to play with.
And the clock is rolling. We haven't taken a timeout yet. We do have some. Rattlers are coming to the line with about 42 seconds left on the clock.
We have JV leading in Palacios 34-0.
Well, that's good.
Halftime.
Oh, and I'm not sure what happened there. I thought that he was tackled. Yeah, looks like Rattlers are going to, looks like take a timeout there. Lost 5 yards on that play.
That JV team, they've been putting up some points this year
They
as well.
have. They've only, lost one game to Sealy? 4A school?
And a good 4A school at that.
I mean, they've beaten some pretty good programs easily. I know that Caden Petru's over 1,000 yards rushing down there at the JV level.
Yeah, that'd be exciting for sure.
Yeah, there's some great kids on that team that are going to definitely step it up on Friday nights.
Yeah, they're going to have to next year. I think we're losing 4 starters on the line next year, guys. So those guys getting all those reps down at that JV level are going to be important next year.
Absolutely.
Probably gonna. I'd say next year's varsity team. There's going to be a lot of competition for a lot of positions.
I believe that. I believe it's going to be. I mean, we don't know what district we're going to be in yet, but I think it's still going to be a pretty good.
I've heard rumors that we're going to end up instead of Division I, we're going to end up Division II. I don't know if that's true or not. We will have a redistrict no matter what. Rattlers are going to throw the ball here. Caught by number.
Oh,
he does catch it. Finally. And he's going to get down to about the 5-yard line with 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9. Looks like Rattlers are going to call their last time out here with 9 seconds left on the 5-yard line. 4th down. So 1 play to go.
Fourth and goal, 9 seconds. Let's put it in the end zone. Finish the season outright.
There you go.
You know, though, even if we got stuck in the same district, though, I think we'll be. I think a lot of the teams will be even across the board. I mean, Goliath's still going to have a lot of good players, but
Edna will be graduating a lot this year.
they're graduating a lot. I mean, I think we'll be.
We don't play. Tidehaven's not in ours, but they're graduating a lot. Somebody we play every year. We play Shiner every year. It seems like, and they're a young football team. London's a young football team. Palacios, Aransas Pass, all very young football teams.
Definitely something to look forward to. Like I said, with that JV been winning the way they're winning, and they'll be moving up. I mean, definitely be something to look forward to. And not just next year, for years to come. I mean,
there's a lot of sophomores, and there's 1 or 2 freshmen on that JV team, a bunch of sophomores on that JV team. So, going to be interesting to see, who's going to be varsity, who's going to be JV next year, who's going to be on the freshman squad.
Sure.
You got a huge freshman class coming in.
Huge freshman class coming in.
9
with
seconds
a lot
left.
Of athletes.
Got trips to this side of the field. Single receiver on the other side, that spread formation. You got Gavin at quarterback, and he's going to keep it and get in for the score.
There you go, boys.
Good job.
With 1 second left, we'll have the 2-point conversion. That'll end the game. So,
Go out on a good note anyways.
there you go.
May not be the final outcome you wanted, but at least you put it in the end zone last play of the season.
Positive note moving forward.
These kids will be fun to watch too next year for sure.
After a whole year of football, kind of understanding what's going on, another year of growth, size. It'd be interesting to see, if they pick up some more kids next year, Like we were saying, kind of a smaller class compared to the 8th grade class in regard to who's on the football field. I don't know about the class numbers in general, but. And Gavin's going to keep the ball here and going to be close. And they say it's just short, about half a yard short on that. And that's the ball game, ladies and children, for this 7th grade football and the season on 7th grade football. They're going to end the season losing to the Sand Sharks 20-6. But overall, a good season for these young men. And we're going to take a break here, and we'll bring you the 8th grade game here shortly. You're watching Rattler football on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission,